Thanks.
Keyshawn, congratulations. New year, new weight, and you do what Lomachenko and Lopez couldn't do and stop Jamaine Ortiz. How do you feel about that performance?
Man, first of all, I want to give God, my Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior, all the credit. He got me this victory. He brought me back smiling, happy, ready to perform, and I put on an amazing performance, like I promised y'all. Knockout!
Ortiz, Papa, champ.
Keyshawn Davis wasn't fighting for a title. He was fighting for his reputation after a complete public meltdown. Critics were already whispering the word that kills careers: bust. They said he lacked the discipline, the focus, and the killer instinct to hang with the elite. But tonight, inside that ring, we didn't see a prospect trying to survive. We witnessed a cold-blooded resurrection. In 12 brutal rounds, Davis didn't just beat a world-class contender. He systematically dismantled him, answering every single doubt with a level of violence that the division hasn't seen in years.
Thanks.
Keyshawn, congratulations. New year, new weight, and you do what Lomachenko and Lopez couldn't do and stop Jamaine Ortiz. How do you feel about that performance?
Man, first of all, I want to give God, my Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior, all the credit. He got me this victory. He brought me back smiling, happy, ready to perform, and I put on an amazing performance, like I promised y'all. Knockout!
You knew coming in he was going to be a little slippery in the ring. You showed great patience throughout the course of this fight. How long did it take you to figure him out?
Look, man, me and my team, Kelvin Davis, Keon Davis, my mama Wanda Davis.
To understand why this knockout matters, you have to understand how close Keyshawn Davis came to losing it all. 2025 was supposed to be his year, but it turned into a nightmare. We're talking about a horror year that saw him stripped of titles on the scale, missing weight by a shocking 4 pounds, and getting pulled from homecoming fights. But the rumors swirling behind the scenes were even darker. There were whispers of backstage brawls and a lifestyle spiraling out of control. Davis later admitted to battling severe personal demons, confessing that during his last training camp, he was drinking every single day just to cope. He walked into this fight with his back against the wall, knowing that another slip-up wouldn't just be a loss on his record, it would be the end of his hype train.
Honestly, bro, I made a big mistake talking about my damn personal life because people don't care. People really do not care about, what I was doing or fucking what I should have done personally, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just say it on record too. I should never even put that out there because now people talking about, oh, you lying. Fuck it up, like whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just take it for what it is.
And I'm happy, Keyshawn, that you said what you just said, because I really want to give you a platform and a chance, unabated, to go ahead and tell your side of the story. And I'll preface it with this. Given the fact that you were training so hard every day, and with Terrence Crawford and the people that you were around every single day, looking these guys in the eye, how was that experience to be hiding something so egregious to a level of fighter or champion such as you?
Well, again, I spoke on this before. People thought that when I missed the weight back in June that I didn't really care. But like, bro, I come from the trenches, bro. You don't show no emotion. And I just built that guard up so well that people really thought I did not care, miss a weight. And I understand them because I really didn't show any emotion towards it. And it's a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? That day I cursed myself. So like, it's nothing to me to hide things, hide my true emotions. It's fucking nothing. You understand what I'm saying? It's nothing. I think that's one of the reasons why I just fight so good, because when I do fight, yeah, that's what I'm on type shit. You know what I mean? So it was nothing for them guys. Them guys don't personally know me like that. I just started working with these guys for 4 years, like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? These guys don't really personally know me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like within that time, we still get to know each other through training camps. I'm not with these guys outside of training camp. You understand what I'm saying? So even with that 4 years, if we talking 2 months of training camps, I was probably with these guys for maybe a year and a half, 2 years. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, it was nothing for these guys, for me, to not allow these guys to really know what's going on with me, bro.
His opponent, Jamaine Ortiz, was the worst possible stylistic matchup for a guy trying to prove himself. Ortiz isn't a flashy knockout artist. He is a technician, a spoiler who specializes in making great fighters look ordinary. Remember, this is the man who took Vasily Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez the distance, frustrating them with movement and awkward angles.
No, I fought fighters way better.
Who you think was better than Keyshawn?
Lomachenko, Teofimo. I'm pretty sure I've had some other non-big names that were tougher than him, you know?
Okay. So he shouldn't be able to offer you nothing that you haven't seen before?
No. Not at all.
Is that what gives you confidence?
I think I'm his toughest competition in the pros. I don't think he's fought anybody on my level in the professional ranks. I just know I'm faster than him. I got more mobility than him. I'm bigger than him. I'm stronger than him. And all that's going to come play on January 31st.
Okay.
Most experts looked at this matchup and predicted a boring 12-round chess match. They expected Ortiz to dance, Davis to chase, and the judges to bail someone out with a controversial scorecard. For the first half of the fight, it looked like the critics were right.
But, you know, Keyshawn Davis drops Jamaine Ortiz 2 times with a great left hook to the body. And listen, a lot of people are saying, yo, Mills, that was a controversial stoppage at the end of there. I mean, come on, it was only 12 seconds. People DMing me like crazy. It was only 12 seconds. Why didn't they give the kid time to, you know, stand up? It is what it is, guys. I mean, listen, no matter what, Keyshawn Davis had a great performance. Jamaine Ortiz, he made it as competitive as he could. You know, he came in southpaw. He came in with angles and frustrated Keyshawn Davis at times. But the sharpshooting Keyshawn Davis, the businessman, was really putting on great combinations, stabbing to the body, dictating the pace, had the ring generalship throughout the whole fight. It was a great performance. And, you know, shout out to Keyshawn Davis, the businessman, and the whole team. Lots of people were thinking, listen, how is he going to come back from the layoff, the new team? And he came really good.
The atmosphere in the arena was tense, bordering on hostile. By the 4th round, the crowd was restless. They didn't pay to see a tactical staring contest, and Ortiz wasn't giving them any. He was switching stances, moving constantly, and refusing to engage in a firefight. The crowd actually started booing, frustrated by the lack of action. But while the fans were complaining, Davis was quietly doing something sinister. He wasn't headhunting. He ignored the boos and started investing in the body. He was stabbing Ortiz with jabs to the stomach and chopping right hands to the ribs. It wasn't flashy, and it didn't make the highlight reel early on, but he was slowly draining the fuel tank of the most durable fighter in the division.
The amazing Keyshawn. Congratulations to Keyshawn Davis for putting on a pretty boy type of performance. A Sugar Ray type of performance. I mean, Keyshawn couldn't have looked better. The way he looked tonight, he reminded us who Keyshawn Davis is and confirmed plus stamped on him being official. Listen, Ortiz a warrior. He went out like a warrior. And when you're talking about a warrior that really beat Lomachenko, that fight could have went either way. He was putting hands and feet on Lomachenko. Even Lopez. A lot of people had Jamaine Ortiz beating Teofimo Lopez. But tonight we saw Keyshawn put himself on another level.
Things began to shift in the middle rounds. You could see the businessman persona taking over. Davis stopped respecting Ortiz's power. He realized that Ortiz could touch him, but he couldn't hurt him. That realization changed everything. Davis started walking him down, bullying him into the ropes, and unleashing combinations that were purely mean. In the 6th and 7th rounds, the movement that Ortiz relies on started to fade. His legs looked heavy. That boring bodywork from the early rounds was finally cashing out. The crowd stopped booing and started inching forward in their seats. The hunter had finally cornered his prey, and the technical boxing match turned into a beatdown.
Keyshawn whooping his ass. Keyshawn whooping his ass. Keyshawn whooping his ass, man. Yo. He can't even touch him. He can't even touch him. Nice. What Oh, we got a head butter. All right. Come on, Abraham. We here at the MSG. Fight going down right now.
Then came the 11th round, the moment where the fight went from a victory to a statement. Davis ramped up the pressure, sensing that Ortiz was fading. He threw a chopping right hand that broke through the guard, followed immediately by a vicious left hook to the body. It was the kind of shot that shuts down the human nervous system. Ortiz froze for a split second before his legs betrayed him, and he crumbled to the canvas. Right at the end of the round, where it looked like a glove might have poked Davis in the eye, but nothing was going to stop the momentum now.
What up, Keyshawn Davis with a 12-round KO victory versus Jamaine Ortiz. Jamaine Ortiz ain't run like he was doing with Teofimo Lopez. He gave him every opportunity for him to capitalize. Keyshawn Davis did with the right hand, dropping the 11th round with a body shot, and closed the deal in the 12th round. Shut the eye of Jamaine Ortiz and stuff like that. So, end of the day, man, Keyshawn Davis got a lot of opportunity in a 140-pound division. He's going to face, winner like a Gary Antoine Russell. I'm not sure he wants to fight. If Teofimo Lopez beats Shakur Stevenson, I believe that Keyshawn Davis will want revenge for his brother and stuff like that. But good victory for Keyshawn Davis. Welcome back. Shout out to Keyshawn Davis, the team, his coaches. Let's see what's going to be next, man. Boxing is getting better and better and better, baby.
Most fighters, when they have a massive lead on the scorecards going into the 12th and final round, Keyshawn Davis did the exact opposite. He came out for the 12th round looking for a body on the canvas. He knew that a decision win wasn't enough to erase last year's scandals. He needed a highlight. With 3 minutes left, he unleashed hell. He trapped Ortiz and started landing chopping right hands that snapped his head back. Ortiz tried to clinch, tried to survive, but Davis refused to let him breathe. A final crushing combination sent Ortiz down again, and this time, the referee had seen enough. It was over. This result sends a shockwave through the lightweight division. You have to remember, nobody stops Jamaine Ortiz. Lomachenko couldn't do it. Teofimo Lopez couldn't do it. Keyshawn Davis, the guy everyone called a bust just a few months ago, became the first man to physically break him. It was a masterclass in patience and power, but Davis didn't waste time celebrating the win or asking for his belt back. He grabbed the microphone and immediately looked past the contenders. In his post-fight interview, the businessman made his intentions clear. He isn't interested in climbing the ladder anymore. He wants to skip the line. He looked directly into the camera and called out Devin Haney. It's a bold, almost arrogant move for a guy just getting his career back on track. But after a performance like that, it's hard to argue against him. He proved that the horror year is behind him. The alcohol, the weight issues, the discipline problems, they seem like a distant memory now. Keyshawn Davis has returned to the office and business is booming. It looks like Keyshawn Davis is back in business. But what do you think about a future clash with Devin Haney? Who's gonna win this fight? Let us know in the comments. That's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.